Hey everyone, welcome to my channel where you might see me for 3 weeks in a row or you might not see me for 6 months and there's no in between. My name's Lauren, aka BooksMcD, and I'm getting back on track. I have about like 8 book boxes here to unbox because I don't know, I had a little sketch for last year and then things got off and then things started piling up and then I didn't post for like 6 months, and we're gonna open all these and it's gonna be quick and dirty because you can't unring that bell, right? Like once the box is open, I'm not gonna go back and re-record. So we'll start with they're not in order because like this is a pile. I have no idea when these things came. The first box I did open because when it arrived, it was kind of damp outside and there was a little slug on the outside and I got a little paranoid and I thought, okay, there's definitely slugs in the box. So the first book of the month book I got is No One Can Know. This is a mystery. I love a good mystery. I had a little mystery kick last year, a little thriller kick. So I usually go for those. Looks good. I know nothing about these. Again, quick and dirty. I just want to open these boxes and I'm just going to post this because I'm hoping to get back on track, like I said. So, I don't know. Oh, December 2023. This was December's pick. Sometimes I pick a book that's a member fave, so the date might not correspond to the month I picked it in, but December 2023. Okay, no one can know. That's the first one. Let's do this. I'm so excited. I just want to get rid of these boxes. Oh. Okay. Okay. Yes. Oh, it feels so good to open these. I hate piles and I have so many piles. Okay, I picked Starling House in October 2023. I think this is like pretty popular already, but pick this one. This looks good. Fantasy. Then I did a double book choice in October. Yes, October 23. I picked Wellness. Chonker. I don't know what it's about, honestly. A cover grab. I liked the cover, so it is what it is. Okay. Oh, and I have no idea what I did with the bookmark for the December 23 box because I had to get rid of the box. I was like panicking because of the slug situation, so. But here is October 2023. Boo. It's me. A reading break. Okay, I'm just gonna throw these boxes and pick them up later, so no worries. I'm not like a mess. Okay. Next. I also have 2 surprise boxes. They're not surprises anymore because they've been out so long. It's the last 2 Brandon Sanderson secret project things from his Kickstarter that happened last year. Oh, this is an old one. I remember this is when things first started piling up. This is The Stranger Upstairs, September 2023. Wait. I guess I thought I started it back in June, letting things pile up, but murder mystery. Oh, and In the Throes of Prose. Okay. Next. This is kind of fun. I'm sorry I'm not giving synopses. Like, it's not in the cards. It's more of a, I've let my life pile up and we're trying to get it together. We're just trying to get it together. So, Google it. I'm a terrible video maker. Okay. Ooh, I want to read this. Okay, I wanted to read all of them, but you get what I'm saying. What the River Knows. Ooh, What the River Knows. November 2023. Okay. Ooh, there was a nice Barnes & Noble exclusive edition, I think, of this. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I like the cover. Okay, November 2023, What the River Knows. Oh, little ad in this box to refer a friend. No, I do not refer a friend. And this says, you know you want to keep going. Okay, I'm probably gonna recycle these. I have no need, I have way too many bookmarks. At the end of this, I'm gonna tell you my plan for Book of the Month going forward because I just, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore with the boxes. And also, like, you think I don't have other reading? Because I do. I have like 4 book clubs, and I have those requirements, and these just pile up. Oh, okay. So here was the thing. You need to purchase a little like sales. It's not a sales pitch because I don't recommend it. Whoops, sorry, book of the month. You can hate me if you want. The thing is you have to buy 12 boxes to get BFF status, right? And then when you hit BFF status, you get a free book on your birthday and you get a free book of the book of the month, book of the year. Okay. That's nice. Cool perks. You also get like a discount from their shop, which has in it, and you also get like a tote bag, right? And so I was like, that's cool. I want to get BFF status. So, and it's not 12 months, it's 12 books. So you can't just like skip 11 months and do 1 month and, you know, get it or whatever. You have to do 12 boxes. So I did 12 boxes, got BFF status, and I was like, yay, a free tote. Here's my tote. So it says, you're a BFF, go on, let it go to your head. And there's a BFF bookmark. This will be recycled. And here's the tote. It's honestly very stiff material though, sturdy, which I like. I don't like those real like, I don't know, I don't like a very plasticky tote. Little one zipper pocket inside. Little one zipper pocket. And then just says book pocket, which I actually like for your book on the outside. Very cute. And then it says book of the month. So book of the month on the outside. Again, I'm a bad video maker, but there's a book pocket. I don't know what it can fit. Let's try to fit what the river knows. Or let's try to fit the book that's in this box. Which is, ooh, yeah. I love that I'm excited for these books I know I picked. Vampires of El Norte. I read El Hacienda. That doesn't make sense. It would be La Hacienda, but for some reason they called it The Hacienda, her book before this one, which you would think it would just be like La Hacienda, but what? Okay, whatever. American Markets. Okay, this is like horror. And I love the cover. Yay. Okay. But, okay, let's see if the bag fits this book. Let's see if the bag fits this book. Oh, I don't love how this feels on the cover. Oh, it does though. It's perfect for a book of the month book. So, okay, we love that. We do love that. I wanted the tote. But after this, I'll tell you my secret plan. My secret plan that Also, I do love those totes for crochet or knitting. I just want to say it's a nice canvas tote. But I'm going to tell you my secret plan for a book of the month that I hope they don't see this video because I don't know if you're allowed to do that, but I'm going to do what I want. Okay. 2 more book of the month boxes. Okay, this is The Fury. I read The Silent Patient, I listened to The Silent Patient, and I was like, okay. And I didn't really think any of the other picks. I don't know. I just picked this one. It's mostly like, guys, I know don't judge a book by its cover, but that's what they're there for. Okay, so it's the cover. I like the cover. Reminds me of the evil eye like thing. You know what I'm talking about? Like the thing that protects against the evil eye. Anyway. Murder mystery. Okay. This book hits the plot. What does that even mean? Okay. Next! This feels chaotic. It's fine. Did I do another double book thing? Oh! Book of the year. So, if you already picked book of the year during the month that it was in, you don't have to get a second book of the year sitch, right? There are all these books, people vote, then there's like 5 finalists, then they have their book of the month, book of the year, which gets a lolly named after somebody from the book of the month family. I think it's called a lolly. Anywho, you can pick from any of the finalists with your regular monthly pick. It's not like you just get to get that book. You have to get a book box that month, which means you have to use your credit on a book, which there weren't any books that I particularly wanted, so I ended up getting Killers of the Flower Moon as my monthly pick, which was in April 2017. I neglected to say these other dates. This was Jan 2024. This was August 2023. This was November 2020. I think I said that. So I did start letting this pile up in the summer last year. April 2017. So this is a very old pick, but I just want to read it, and it was a member fave, so whatever. And then the one I chose for my book of the year pick, because the book of the year was like not something I'm interested in, whatever, I picked Shark Heart. This I do know what it's about. I think a woman's in a relationship and her significant other is like slowly turning into a shark, and I'm like, what? But I'm very curious, like the cover. Another one I want to read is None of This Is True, but I was thinking I would just listen to it because somebody recommended listening to it. So there were a couple picks in the top 5 for the end of the year or the nominees or whatever that I wanted, but I just picked this one. So there you go. Oh, the lolly goes to yours truly. This is fine. It's a rom-com. It's a romance. I just wasn't interested. And let's see. Let's get to the bottom of this. BOTM, Book of the Month. That's cute. I love a little play on words, but also, like, I'm going to recycle it. Let's get rid of this BFF bookmark. Okay. Yay! That's all our Book of the Month boxes. I feel like I went through that pretty quickly because I didn't give descriptions, but, like, whatever. You get it. These books have been out for a while because I took so long. Let's get rid of these Brandon Sanderson book boxes also, which I always open upside down. Storytelling is essentially about cheating, I guess. Oh, these have swag too. I should probably like make an effort with the swag. Oh God, I'm trying to make this video quickly. I'm sorry. There's a little pin here in some plastic. It is a character that I don't recognize because, as I've said, nope, terrible focus. As I've said in prior videos, I've never read any Brandon Sanderson. Brandon. I've never read any Brandon Sanderson. So I don't know what this character is from. Cute pin. Garbage. Just leave that there. So here is a sparkly bookmark that has a little character scene on it. I love when it captures. Ooh, there's me recording myself. You get it. It's a sparkly bookmark. It adds bits of magic to the reading experience. Okay, we get it. Yumi sparkly bookmark. I think that's a character in this book, which was a secret project. There was a Kickstarter in 2022. The books got delivered in 23. And these books, weirdly, like they were supposed to go in quarters. I got one box at the end of the 3rd quarter and then turned around and got the next box, the 4th box, at the beginning of the 4th, like back to back. Again, adding to my pile. Here's a cute sticker. This is Yumi. And the book is Yumi and the Nightmare Painter. Another interesting style. I did book unboxings of the first 2 boxes, and they all have different styles. Don't mind this. They all have different styles on the outside, different kind of, one was Tess and the Enchanted Sea. The other one, I'm looking at my shelf because I can kind of see them from here. The other one was a handbook, and it looked like it was kind of like a mix between sci-fi and wizard stuff, and Tess was very like flowy, felt very flowy. This feels like it has a little bit of an anime, like the artwork is again different. Even the print, like this right here, Yumi. Interesting how they're all stylistically different. It's not they aren't series. Here is the inside cover, which again is very stylistically different than the other 2. These books do have illustrations in different styles, mixed media. I think I've said before there is some like just print, like newspaper feeling paper. Sometimes there is magazine-esque feeling paper. There's a chapter header as well in the same token. I love the addition of like the splashes of color on the different pages with the page numbers and such. Very pretty. These books are sturdy. I love the covers. There's some embossing and things going on here. That's I don't know if that's the 3rd or 4th one. These, again, I don't know what the order was when they came in the mail. So it is what it is. This is, oh, there's a very long quote in this box. I'm not going to read it. It's probably from something. Character pin in this box. I'm gathering, these have numbers on them, so I'm gathering these are collectibles. I'm not concerned about collecting these. Ooh, this one's cute though. But again, I don't know, and like, I'm sorry, that doesn't even help. Cute pin. I don't know who these are. I apologize for my lighting situation also, but it looks like they're collectibles because they are numbered. Cute card that tells me what's in the box. Bookmark sticker pin. Here is a bookmark that I assume, there goes the sticker, that I assume goes with this box. A little scene from the book, perhaps? Perhaps. Oh, and something different on the back. I don't know if there's something different on the back of the other one. No, it's just like a more zoomed in version of what was there. Ooh. I like the sticker. I have bad lighting, but I'm not a sticker girly. Like, I don't have a sticker book. But man, if I did, maybe I will. They have reusable sticker books now, which seem really useful for people who are soups into stickers. So, and this is called The Sunlit Man. I actually think I opened these in order. I think this might have been the last one. Ooh, little extra pizzazz on this one. Some sprayed edges, which, if you've been here before and act like you have been, there's always something about sprayed edges that gets me. I know, it's a cheap thrill, but, you know, I am what I am. Okay, The Sunlit Man. Ooh, ooh. Also black. Mwah. Ooh, this seems violent. Like it. Dark. Dark. Looks like a volcano. Ooh. Back cover. Back cover. I like that there's no information. A lot of the other books did have some descriptions on the back, letting us know what the book is about. Ooh, ooh, feels nice. Beginning of a chapter looks like this. Love, again, the splashes of color. Very fun. Nice thick pages, which I've commented on before. Illustrations. Yeah, I'm into these. The books are quality, you can tell. Good experience. I think if you were a fan, you would be happy. I'm not a fan and I'm happy, so it was just something I thought was cool, wanted to be a part of it. I like surprises, and I figured I would get into Sanderson eventually. So I have these 4 works now, these 4 secret projects that are now known to the universe, and I will let you know when I read these, but very cool covers, very pretty. That's all my boxes, thank God. Thank God I can now throw out all these boxes. Recycle. Okay, I'm gonna recycle them. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you want to tune in for whenever I make content. There's no schedule here, okay? We're keeping it fast and loose. Keeping it fast and loose. I'm on social media. Do I post? Oh, what I was going to do for my plan. Okay, here's my secret plan for book of the month, and then we'll call this video a day. So what I'm going to do is, because I want to see, I don't want to lose my BFF status because I still want my free book perks. And here's the other thing. I signed up right after my birthday. So I hit my BFF status right after my birthday. But you're supposed to get a free book of the month with your birthday box. But here's the thing. I've essentially been in for 2 years now, and I still have yet to get a birthday book because of when I signed up. That agitates me. So what I'm going to do going forward, now that I have my book of the year, I am going to skip. You can skip. You pay, you get a credit, and then if you don't use your credit, they don't charge you. You just continue to skip. I don't want to lose BFF status because I'll lose my free book perks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip until my birthday month. I'll pick a book that month so I can get my free book, and then I will skip until book of the year. I'm going to see if I can skip all the months in between my birthday and book of the year so I can get my free perks because I've already claimed my BFF status, and we'll see. We'll see what they allow me to do. That's my plan. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Probably not. That's probably not the idea. But the thing is if you pay monthly and you pay per box and they don't charge you unless you use your credit, then I don't really see why this isn't allowed. So I'm going to try it. I will let you know if there's a limit on skips, but that's the plan. Let me know if you think I'm a demon for doing that, but that's the plan. Okay, like and subscribe. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you all. I will try to be more regular about content, but like, no promises. Anyway, thanks again. Thanks for watching.